Hey there, Heather, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Down. Welcome to the OOTP Legends League playoffs. We're finally getting through to the playoffs. And by randomization, we have just said that we have been told that the Marlins and Braves will be today's game of the day, with the other three games being later on today. The wind's blowing from center field in Atlanta. Josh Beckett goes on the bump for Miami against Greg Maddux. Here are your starting lineups. Gary Sheffield will be DHing and batting first. Edgar Renteria at short. Mickey Cabrera playing third. Giancarlo playing right. Moises Alou playing left. Marcotte playing center. Derek Lee at first. Luis Castillo will play second, and Charlie Johnson will catch. For the Braves, Marky Giles at second. Eddie Matthews at third. Hammer and Hank Aaron right field. Rico Cardi, recently deceased, at DH. Javi Lopez catching. Joe Adcock playing first. Dale Murphy playing left. Rafi Furcal playing short, and Andrew Jones playing center. So the rules are simple: that all four NL matchups and for all four AL matchups will have at least one game out of the best of seven. It is a best of seven, so basically the Marlins Braves of the first four games, which are automatic, of course, because you get at least four games, that they'll have this game to themselves. The other three NL series will have their games 2, 3, or 4 be televised. By randomization, the Mets, when they host the Dodgers in Game 2, that will be the game NL showing. Game 3 will be headed for San Francisco versus Philly, right? Yeah, San Francisco, Philly, Game 3. And since he goes to Colorado for Game 4, those would be the televised matches. And in the American League, tomorrow is the first day for baseball for the American League playoffs. Boston's home game against Cleveland will be televised. Game 2 of Oakland versus Texas will be televised. Well, Game 2. Game 3 of the Yankees Astros series will be televised. And then Game 4 of the Royals hosting the Tigers, that's going to be televised. So here we go. Sheffield, number first, right field. That was on the left and into the glove of Eddie. That's because they intended it to be an MVP. It's Henry McCarron. Last year he was hurt early this year. Full season and he ran that 6-4.
Strike three. Strike three. Strike three.
out. New York Giants. And the Marlins was 4-3. What a mistake for McCann. He should have stayed at first base. The Marlins survived 4-3. Josh Beckett is the winner. It was a close game, but the Marlins come out on top. 4-3. Castillo with a double. Lopez, Cardi, and Murphy with doubles. Yeah, Castillo had the double and then got picked off third base because he was stupid. Well, McCann got picked off too. Beckett with the win. Harvey the save. Maddox is the loser. 64,000 fans saw that game. So the games are going on right now. The Reds win 4-0. Johnny Bench went DP2. What can you do? Off of Jimenez as Vandermeer beat him with the shutout. Marlins beat the Braves 4-3. Beckett beats Maddox. Harvey the save. The Mets win at home 5-2. Pedro Guerrero did go deep for the Dodgers, but it didn't matter. Gooden beats Fernando with luck with the save. And the Giants win 4-1. Marichal beats P.D. Alexander. Romo the save. No home runs. So that is the way it goes. The only home team to lose is Atlanta to the Marlins. So the Marlins Braves game 2, obviously the games 2, 3, and 4 will be simulated. And all that. We will be headed to the Big Apple. Yeah, we will be headed to the Big Apple for the Dodgers match. Nomo versus Seaver. The National League. In the American League, we will be watching Cleveland Boston at 8:05. Perry versus Clemens. That's gonna be an interesting game. So we will have game 1 of the Dodgers Mets first off, and then game 2 of LA New York, and then Cleveland Boston game 2 will be starting. Game 1. Lose my head. So there are going to be some news events that we got to keep our eyes on, obviously, because why wouldn't we? Yeah, Beltran. That is the brutal injury for the Royals headed into the series against the Tigers. No Beltran. The best hitter in September was Luke Gehrig, batter of the month for the 27 Yankees. Duke Snyder of the Dodgers Legends had the best September run. Top pitcher was Hal Newhouser, going 5-0 to go to 16-9. Mike Hampton, 21-4. In the month he was 6-0 when the Rockies needed to win those games. AL Rookie of the Month was Kawika, who did pretty well for himself, 17 wins. He has to deal with Collazo and Garcia. Man, Kansas City and Sanchez. They have 4 rookies on their squad. The NL Rookie of the Year is Mike Hampton, who barely pitched last year. How many games did he pitch last year? He only pitched 2 games with 9 innings, and then freaking Colorado decided to put him in the starting lineup, and it has worked out to his advantage. So Mike Hampton, I think, will be Rookie of the Year. I don't know. So yeah, so we're going to take a look at the teams. We're going to take a look at the injury report. Of course, Boston. The injury report, Drago out for 2 weeks. No big deal. So Boston's fine. Cleveland, their injury report. No Bobby Avila for the year. Carlos Viagra's hernia. He'll be out for a few days. Joe Sewell will be back in a week. So yeah, injury time left. Yeah, so Sewell will be back after round 1. That's kind of good. You know, Bobby Avila was the main second baseman, but because of his injury, he couldn't do anything. Then Viagra came in, and then his hernia, he'll be back. Joe Sewell, and all that. So Sewell, Boston, Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City. Detroit has no one on their injury list, so Detroit's clean, so that may help them. Kansas City's got Beltran, for information out for a month and a half, so he is out for the playoffs, which sucks because the Royals needed him. They do have Ao and Willie Wilson playing center field, but like still. The New York Yankees, Red Roughing UCL. He was doing quite well, 12-6. He was probably going to get to 15 or 16 wins, but he got injured. So yeah, he's out for a good time. The Yankees said they will keep Red Roughing in their lineup. Red Roughing, he could go. He could be gone. I don't know if they could retire him just to be on the safe side, but I wouldn't. Yankees, they got to play Houston. Who Roy Oswald, they don't know when he'll be back. I don't know if he needs to be coming back. And Dickie Fawn was the main shortstop until his broken bone in his elbow. Me, Pike Reynolds had to come in. And then, of course, Texas and Oakland. Oakland Tejada is out for a few weeks. So, yeah, they're power keg shortstop. Start Texas. Dick Donovan out a few weeks. I think that was a brutal one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a brutal one. He was 7-2 in relief, out for at least the first round. And then Palmero's out for probably till the fourth round if they got there. So Palmero's 120 RBIs will be sadly missed. Although Frank Howard will be coming to play first base. So Texas, I'm worried about it. Atlanta against the Marlins. Chris Medlin out for a strained hamstring. Don't think they need any worries. Miami, Gonzalez and Hanley. Yeah, that's right, Hanley. So Gonzalez will be out till at least round one. Hanley will be probably back after in round two. So yeah, that's the big thing with shortstop is that they've had to. Wow, Luis Castillo at second base. Avante is not the best and all that. So yeah, Gonzalez and Ramirez. The Reds and the Rockies. Cincy has a clean bill of health. Colorado, Dexter Fowler out torn hamstring for a few weeks. He was kind of a backup center fielder for the Rockies. He was a speedster. Um, the Dodgers and the Mets. The Dodgers, Farrell out for at least a few more days. He wasn't really playing much, so they're not worried about that. The Mets, Cleon Jones, tired arm. He'll be out for a few weeks. So that actually hurts the bullpen, right? Yeah, like Bonilla will not play left field. Yeah, Cleon Wood was playing first base. Now he's got a tired arm. That's not good on the old depth chart. And then San Francisco versus Philly. San Francisco, Robbie Thompson out for a few weeks. He might be back for the playoffs, maybe round two or three, but he was doing well. And Barry Bonds with a torn labrum. Obviously, he's gonna need some time off, and he'll be back in the springtime. They'll have to use Clemente, not Clemente. What do you want to call it? Cepeda at that one. Philly, of course. Scott Rowland just had to get hurt. He's out for a month. The dude missed the playoffs last year. Chase Utley, their next second base option, he sprained his ankle. They don't know when he'll be back. So it's like Larry Boa had no has to play second base, and lefty dual strain going. He'll be back in a few days, so nothing to worry about. So that's just the update. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.